that scaling with a little bit of Elise? No, we're going to go Gragas. Gragas. So I held my breath for a second. I was like, is there a K'Sante jungle tech? Now, I have reasons. Sion jungle has been being played in the LCK and stuff like
Anything
this.
for the bow, I believe, wins out on the 1v1 as long as he gets away from the body slam, has the red buff as well. So just chasing LEC away to keep this bot lane isolated.
Dive them. They're only level 2. No
Dashing
heal.
in. Upset. Big damage on the KazaLoLLCShighlights. First blood. Going over to the support. Bo now fishing for a bit of a follow-up. Red buff ticking. Barrel thrown down. Bit of healing, bit of damage reduction for LEC. Will get him out.
Oh, kill the cat. Operation Kill the Yuumi is a go. How much of a wave do they have? There's only 2 range creeps, but another one's coming in. Hilly's going to run for his life.
No, poor Hylissang on the top side.
What's happening?
Chasey, you're going to get the one for Hylissang.
Kill the cat.
The cat's still standing. Oh, animal v animal. Lamb and Wolf coming out on top.
Just walks into a Q3. No, dashes away.
No.
He's fine here.
Walks in.
Bo's maybe dead.
Oh, he just gets autoed. Okay.
Bo. Ooh. Yo-Yo just flashed on Bo, but I think he's out.
That was calculated, but he's bad at math. Bo.
He's not out.
Dead.
He's dead.
What? I love that you play Aphelios now. You understand.
It's my jam. Trying to get some splash damage onto Upset there. The
kick.
Is it fire kick?
Ultra mega
Upset.
fire kick. Upset now getting frisky. What is he doing?
He got one-shot.
Bo now gonna go in.
About the item changes. I think a lot of viewers might be a bit surprised in the late game.
Hold on a second.
Bo
getting aggressive. Perks now flash up. Follow. But KazaLoLLCShighlights quick on the trigger. Able to flash out to safety for now. But Hylissang has abandoned him and said, okay, bro, you're dead. But Perks has to be careful about walking forward. If they keep walking into this tower, not gonna matter. Perks grabbing it.
Mad Lions will pick up the dragon, and they should be able to cover this bot dive because the mid jungle's playing together, whereas Vitality's mid jungle is very split up.
Perks has to be careful here. The dash forward onto LEC going in, holding the charm. Charm going a little bit wide, anticipating a flash that was not there. It would seem the pushback now coming through the Ultra Mega Fire.
Yeah, a bit surprised. KazaLoLLCShighlights has Storm Razor as well. It's nerfed on this patch. Most ADs are just rushing Gale Force, but going for the Storm Razor, which is more of a 13-10 item. But here we are. There's the Herald's going to crack open top tower. Photon has flash. Bo's around.
Photon going in, just trying to delete this one. Get out of this one. Big damage coming in from Photon. Now looking to turn it back with Bo. Chasey trying to fire back. Unstoppable now. But the Kindred ult coming in, buying him a bit more time. And surely there's no way he walks away from this one with a kill. But Chasey might escape with his life, dashing out to force their ulties out in lane outside of a big fight. It just limits their impact so heavily. KazaLoLLCShighlights and Chasey shredding through that tower the second the plating was down, just able to take down mid lane.
Too late here.
Trying to play through the bottom side of the map, getting sped up now by the Shurelias. Objective taken, Mad Lions, so they want the fight or they just want to back away.
They attempted the kill so they can start playing to accelerate the game.
Has to be careful not to play around the wall and give Chasey an out on this one. Dash out to safety. Chasey very squishy. He did not opt for the option for MR here. The AD, though, had them mitigated and now going in looking to turn. Chasey is still alive! K'Sante getting out once again. Photon now looking for the healing. Just barely tickling him, but it's enough to keep him standing. And it's a double for LEC.
The play
can't just group against this Aphelios.
Mad Lions are grouped up.
Now leaping in, the charm is going to connect, but there's no follow-up. Niski untouched on the backside. Vitality split on the call. They come from 2 sides, and Mad Lions are unconcerned.
Oh, it's just so messy, isn't it? 2 of them jump over the pits, then they try to kind of collapse and sandwich Mad Lions, but as long as they stay together, they should be all right. Perks gets pushed away. Upset's culling miss is when Vitality can start to fight back gold. Not the worst. You know, you're 500 down. They have Horizon Focus, Ardent Sensor. They just got 2 item spikes on everyone now, Vitality.
KazaLoLLCShighlights walking forward. Perks now stepping in. The healing now coming out is big. KazaLoLLCShighlights still standing tall, but Bo leaping into the backside to try to take KazaLoLLCShighlights down. He'll be able to do so. LEC burning. LEC blinking. They're trying to make it on safety, but Chasey bringing Bo back under the tower. LEC going in for the fishing for the follow-up, but Bo will make it out in the last possible second. Photon on the backside. Pushed back. Delivered under the tower, and a double kill for Chasey.
They tried to think about it. I think he realized they didn't have to keep going.
So much pressure again on Vitality. Now that they're at the deficit, they have to find an advantage. KazaLoLLCShighlights stepping forward. Good guns for a fight. Charm landing under the jungler. LEC going golden. Surely Vitality can find their avenue now, but LEC leaping out to safety. The shutdown now coming through for Perks. It's big. Bo continuing to poke. The Cozy Campfire keeping him topped up as they back away. That Ardent doing so much work, and Perks again. Big charm. Gonna find them 2 in a row for Perks, but can they get the job done? Chasey, no. They can't finish it. Bo needs to survive if they want to take an objective, but KazaLoLLCShighlights!
Oh, this
Gale Force again, and Niski with the alley-oop to find another. The shutdown is huge. KazaLoLLCShighlights ready to swap guns, ready to onslaught forward as he needs to. Getting sped up, continuing to go forward. Upset in trouble now.
They blink, all of their health bars are just below half. They all have to start running for the hills, but then Niski slam dunks. Nice flash ultimate. Seals the deal. There's the soul for Mad Lions. And now they can start playing top side. So they don't stop.
But they're going to try to force. Niski has to go back into the pit. Maybe they can get something done. Can they steal away the objective? They're desperate to try to take it, but Niski makes sure that it will still stand. Bo not quite able to hit it on the lamb thrust, but he's just a little bit too late now. He will get slaughtered by the side of Mad Lions. KazaLoLLCShighlights now on the chase. Huge damage coming in from the Aphelios, but Mad Lions just going to grab the soul and the Baron at the end of the play.
For a moment there, I thought Chasey was taking Bo into the Baron pit, but they secure it. Kindred ult maybe backfired because Perks committed a full engage with the Everfrost, managed to land it on a key target, but I think they lived through the Kindred ult. We'll have to see it again a bit later on, but regardless, Mad Lions with the numbers advantage, the siege is coming in. Perks
now caught out, damage going forward, Perks taken down. Mad Lions, this should just be a victory lap. They'll be able to break open the base with ease, upset Kaiser and Photon, still standing, Bo and 12, but Carzzy does not care. Oh my god, I have never seen a single person care less than Carzzy cares at this very moment. They do not have the damage.
Those flashbacks to Broken Blade Olaf for a second there, just run them through the tier 3.
Yumi Aphelios, baby, I was wrong. I love every part of it except for the Yumi. Let's go. Aphelios, again, does not care. Does not.
Seemed under control. Photon, 2 levels down. Inferno Soul, Cassante.
Knock back. Good damage. Photon trying to heal up as quickly as he can, but Chasey just dancing on him.
Slam dunk, and now Chasey has TP. Photon's dead. And now they can siege onto this bot tier 3. The wave in top lane very far away. You can see this on Mad Lions' side of the map, so they need to play on this wave.
What is there for them to do? Again, short range, so it takes a lot for them to even approach this cannon creep. Well, it's getting TP2 though. It's not auto-attacking. Charm landing on Chasey. Protect the President. The President is this cannon minion.
The President's Yumi.
Wow!
As long as Hylissang's on top of someone, I don't think anyone's dying. Mikhail's
Carzzy again stepping forward. Unconcerned.
Is he going to toss out the ults with the root, or is he going to go for the blue gun splash? He's going to hit the towers for now. Vitality.
Mad Lions are slowly winning the game here. And Carzzy, again, just going to leap in. The knockback. Bo now caught out. Will just barely be able to survive here, but Mad Lions debating. Do they PvE and hit the Nexus, or do they PvP and try to improve those KDAs? It's a commanding first game from Mad Lions. No avenue of attack. They're going to get scooped back. And Carzzy's just going to end it. Excellent start to the season for the Mad Lions.
Really under control. They never really gave Vitality a window to... Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Right.
So, dude, why do pro players do this, man? It was the same last game. Who someone was hovering Yone when they were obviously going to pick Lulu or Yumi or something. But anyway, yeah, Heretics team fights. And
phase Revy. He might need to back and TP early.
Yeah. But Clowns are used to that.
Getting aggressive again. This is the level 2 we saw in the previous game. Doss! Weird stuff and then bringing us back on the screen.
I have to just
the people are going to notice eventually.
Oh, here comes the bot dive. Can they dive this?
Essentially in trouble here. Dash back, Ignite now ticking. That's so much healing now mitigated, but Exekick still standing for now. Doss still standing. Minions not going to hit him.
Get him, Yumi.
Going in, fishing for it. Oh, like Messi.
They should be able to pick this one up.
Really just trying to mitigate Yankees' ability to farm his early jungler. Shurta's waiting off to the side, just going to try to one-shot this Wukong. Ignited now running for his life, but there's Exekick. Clean pick, but it's jungler for jungler trade thus far. Now Exekick is in no man land. Scooped back. Doss now running to safety.
The Kha'Zix is power farming up in levels, just 1 level up against the Wukong, and the Wukong trying to start objectives. We saw Jankos try and start Dragon earlier, went for the bot dive instead, get his team ahead as much as possible, and just be a disruptor. No Everfrost for Certus just yet either. Flackets flashes up in 4 seconds. Jankos is face checking on the ping.
Has to be careful. The charm goes in. Boom! Huge damage coming out. Jankos doesn't have a chance to run away into the clone. Certus now on the chase. He'll just barely able to make it. Oh, the coziest campfire you've ever seen! An Exekick desperate to get the kill back, but just is delivered into the waiting arms of the Heretics. Evie now moving around on the backside. Marcoon going invisible, but Evie's just waiting right here, trying to finish the job. Slowly but surely walking forward. He isolates himself, but now it's just Doss standing. Irrelevant on the top side. The cat knocked up. The cat knocked out and knocks down. The Sand Soldiers will finish the job. Massive performance from Team Heretics.
Again. And this is the kind of performance that we lacked from VTO and XL. You know, he just looked disjointed with the team. The lane phases are okay at times, but he never could really connect with his team. That was the most important thing. But with an E-flash onto Flackets, we'll wait and see. But he will be able to get his top tower.
Yep. Has built himself a solid individual.
Stack Dragons. What's the soul is the question. If it's a Hextech soul, that is going to sting. It's Cloud. Shout out to LEC. VTO in, but maybe he was just a bit scared. Doesn't want to give over that shutdown. Down goes the tower. They can put the Azir passive up as well if they want to keep that lane away. And they TP'd with both their solo laners too.
All right. Trying to force something here in the mid lane.
Okay.
Well, at least to one-shot somebody. That's my theory.
That Kha'Zix is really far behind though. Dash forwards, keep behind.
Huge damage. The culling now coming out. The TP from behind is going to be big as Evie just tries to make sure that Exekick has no room to maneuver with. And immediately going to go for the CC, the double knockup, but now he can just leap over the wall. Again, the CC still coming in. Exekick doesn't even get the chance. Doss taken out too.
ETO from XL.
And again,
10th both times.
not only do you want to do well in
Dragon, which is spawning in 5. Irrelevant has a good position off the side. Flacket, no flash.
ultimate could be big. That's the ulting coming in. Irrelevant on the backside. The cast, where is it going to go? Holding on to it for a decent amount of time. It's not going to have a huge effect. Yenko's creating so much space for the backline. Execute unable to follow up thus far. Looking for his Zeri moment, but he can't have it quite
flash.
yet.
VTO has flash.
VTO on the backside. How many more scoops are we going to see today?
Minutes the soldiers, and VTO didn't have any chase potential left. So flash use for barrier. Had to use the ult to disengage. And you can see SK kind of threw everything. Should be indeed. So top tower is going to go down. VTO level 14 now, getting closer and closer to level 15 at 23 minutes. So playing this guessing game means they're going to lose top tier 2. Flackit's dashing forwards for it. SK going to lose his tower. Can't even answer. They'll put the Azir passive down as well. So that cat and mouse, smoke and mirrors, Heretics win out. They're going to keep going as well.
Are able to take away the crown passive at least. Maybe can try to burst through VTO's health bar. Marcoon W evolves second, and now Search's Fishing Current engage is going to connect onto 2. Marcoon, though, immediately locked down and almost immediately take it out. They can retreat now to the tower, but Yenko out of the fight. Search needs to keep this one going. VTO now in trouble. Search's having an absolute tear of a fight. Shutdown coming through for X.
No flash. Maybe they're looking for a turn here.
Taking a bit of damage.
Knock up. It's going to come from Baron. This is slowing them down so much.
Knockback is going to hit. Evie now going to be in trouble just trying to burn through this top laner. Sion ult won't even connect. They can just walk away, be happy with a single pick. Evie out of the fight, and the Baron has been denied. Team Heretics hurts us. They are able to take Soul for themselves. Not much more uptime on
the Zeri. Get the 3-item spike. Certus can build towards the Zhonya's, but it looks like they're stepping up here.
Now trying to get aggressive onto VTO, forcing the dash out, and again, Evie, this time able to ult out to safety. Will survive, but that's so many resources burned again, just trying to get something done. We'll break down the mid lane tier 2. Execute continuing to step forward. Execute so damn strong, and SK are determined to kill that top laner. The cleanse will not be enough. That's the Millie ultimate down. Yankos on the backside. Irrelevant now needs to make it up to safety. The second knockup now coming through. They'll trade top laner for top laner, but Execute is still going.
Oh my god,
Name on in winter. This was the combo, the first game where they really showed off that. Marcoon caught!
Big.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Big pick for Heretics. That's a 4v5. That's a Baron. That's a no jungler on the enemy team. TP from Irrelevance come in. Evie's off to the side. X-Kicks flashes up in about 10-15 seconds. Gonna look to stall.
Evie trying to create some space, but X-Kick just continuing. Throw down damage here. Slowly working through that health bar.
Scared.
Searchus now going in. Massive charm. Massive setup with the Everfrost, but the Sion off to the side. Not quite going to connect. X-Kick still untouched. Team Heretics are playing so scared. They're playing so nervous.
Wow. It's a 4v5. They don't want to commit to this Baron. They can't tank it.
They've got ults.
Trying to zone them away. Yankos is getting really low. Execute has flash up now.
10 seconds on Marcoon. They're taking a lot of time to get through this objective. VTO now fishing, but it's not going to connect. He's in the waiting arms of Execute. Yankos now going in, but Execute's untouched. Keep your eyes on that Zeri. We might just have a certified Zeri moment. The calling coming out. Won't quite finish the job, but Execute still throwing down so much damage. They both go golden. Oh, that's horrible timing. Execute versus the world, and baby Execute wins those.
Triple kill. The back of Execute on this Zeri. 100% kill participation. 700 gold shutdown. Baron to SK, Elder in 3 minutes.
Wow.
My god. Zeri when they were so far ahead with kills in the Lucian. Now, the Zeri's
it was a
3K gold. Trunktowed has a few healing tools, but he's going to have to use the Cozy Campfire if he wants to top himself off. Mid tier 2's gone. Exekick and SK starting up this Elder.
Trying to keep Yankos out of the pit. They need to take Yankos out, or this could be a 50-50, but they're not burning through the objective now. Their focus is on killing Yankos. Exekick, will he go over the wall? Irrelevant still making it out. No, Flacket able to grab that kill.
It's big for Heretics. That's a 4v5. Irrelevant's down. That's a lot of frontline for Execute to work with, but he still has the ultimate. Flashes up in about 30 seconds. Certus off to the side. In vision though, they see him.
Side. Still going to go forward. Big charm connected on the Mercy, but immediately he's going to go Zeri kick versus the world. Just keep saying Zeri's name. She has to find the angles. Flacket looking for an opportunity on the backside. Flacket on the rampage. Flacket who wants to try and turn it, but she might be too damn. She might die. She might die. They finally killed him. Zeri is down. I repeat.
Coon can't proxy the wave. You kill the Zeri once, you can take the Nexus. Exekick didn't have flash. He couldn't get out of that last part of the CC. SK fought so valiantly. 20 seconds. Marcoon can't hold this. Irrelevant has ult though. Maybe he can try and slow this wave down. Are they going to have to kill Zeri twice? It's gone, I think, actually.
This is big.
It's gone.
Marcoon isolated. Objective down. Elder in their back pocket. Can they force the fight now? SK need to get away from this one. They're trying to burn through Evie. Evie ticking, but he'll still stay.
Exekick's gone in. What is the Zeri doing?
You're strong, but you're not that strong.
They killed the Zeri again, Driggles.
But that's all it takes.
And can they end off that? 40 seconds, they have a mid-wave, Elder Dragon, Yankos is maybe dead.
What is he doing?
Is he dead?
Absolutely.
He's not dead.
What?
Sion's
people keep living?
Sion's going to the Nexus, Evie's done. Evie's done. Get him out of this game.
Team Heretics are finally gonna end the game. It took killing Zeri 6 times. It took so much. It took so many members living with almost no health. Marcoon still standing. They don't have a wave for a second. Maybe they can buy more time. Flacken in trouble. Oh my God, Certus! Getting at the Flacken hit the Nexus. Flacken hit the Nexus.
Yo, Zeri's in 5 seconds. Zeri's in 5 seconds. Flacken.
Hit the Nexus. What are you doing?
Flacken's gonna die.
Oh my God.
Flacken's gonna die.
What?
Why did he hit the Nexus? Why did he hit the Nexus? I don't get it.
These wins.
Relevant.
Going out over the wall.
Relevant. No flash.
Might be forced to do anything he possibly can. X-kick waiting, but that's just going to be the top laner gone.
Gragas is dead. There's an open Nexus. It's a 5v4.
Surely the game ends here.
Exit kick.
Calling.
Exit kick.
Running away.
Exit kick.
Body block the side. Now coming into the follow. They kill him. Zeri will die. And maybe, just maybe, they're going to hit the Nexus this time around.
Surely they're gonna do it now, Heretics. Third time's the charm. The late game Zeri falls. SK, we're holding on to a miracle, but the miracle has faded away. It was sloppy, but Heretics are finally gonna pick up.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, a dub is a dub. Team Heretics find their first win this season.
And if you tell me if Zeri...
Side, very much a bot side focused draft here for XL. A very powerful mid jungle on both sides. Jarvan, Ahri versus Annie Wukong. You have to give the advantage in the early game to this Annie Wukong just because of that. Abadago is basically forced underneath his tower, which made it much harder to get him unlocked on the map. Odoamne, though, a little bit overextended. Maorang is looking. His E is on cooldown right now.
Odo goes to the mid and half, flashes away. Maorang looking for the damage. The must stand and flash forward. Maorang secures first blood.
So the awkward position that Odoamne found himself in was
Around by yourself. Larson waiting in the bush here, holding the charm. Lands it onto Limit. Comp and Advian up the way through the mid lane. Limit trying to dash away. Will get over the wall. The Cataclysm coming out as well as Larson dashes forward with the Spirit Rush. Limit flashes. Larson secures him with the Foxfire and gets another Spirit Rush charge as Abadage starts to fall low. No mana on the Annie means that he will fall. And Koi, Decoy blocks it for Peach.
Koi, though. They're still going to be able to secure the dragon. They will have to invest their TP. Peach looking for an all-in.
Larson can Spirit Rush away. Peach flashes forward the charm. Does just slip by him as the TP from Shigenda was there too.
Yeah, you can see nice wave clear from Shigenda.
Odo looking for the Gnar, misses it. The sun comes out though, and Shigenda flashes away and survives for the moment.
No.
Peach slowed as well.
Oh.
Peach will fall, you just don't dive. It will be based more around the bottom lane. It hasn't been all that. Much more about these Rift-held fights and fights on the top side of the map. Imperial Mandate already complete for Advian. That mythic. Rift-held charges in the top lane. The crowd goes mild as the tower does fall. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, XL, Peach and Abadage just trying to get a push in, but you are losing
Shigenda's going to ruin their
much.
day again, isn't he? Everfrost.
Oh, he knocks Peach back!
Ooh, cute.
Peach has been sitting out in the sun too long. Looks like he's gone a little bit rotten here as he's going to get chased away by Shigenda. TP in by Larson. Spirit Rush available. Peach is back in. Abadage gets a good double stun off. Peach goes in with a cyclone. Abadage with a stopwatch as well. The Whirling Death coming down. And in the end, XL will get on the board. They knock Larson into the wall, but Abadage low as the rest of Koi begin to descend. And XL's life bars begin to descend as well.
It's a very awkward situation. Just results in another kill for Koi. 7-1 is the score now. We will have another point. Wow, don't Koi look great?
They do. They look really good right now. 7-1 is the score. They are
Trying to zone away Limit, and he's doing some very good damage.
and that was without hitting the charm as well. Limit's already down to a third HP. There's the tower.
Oh, Smitey, Smiter.
Sure. Now we're going forward. EXO maybe looking for a re-engage. Maorang from the side here. Patrick gets in. Maorang already very low, and they're going to get a double kill. Koi just way too overeager to step in. Shigenda forced away. Odoamne flashes Gnar into the wall. The double knockup into a double knockup. Larson dashes away with the Spirit Rush, but he's low, and Peach will chase him down. And
Consistently punishing the mistakes of XL, find themselves on the receiving end and are punished for an...
One is their first target. They'll give over the third Drake for Koi. 2 clouds for them alongside that Chemtech, but the tier 1 will fall in the top lane. That's more gold into XL's pockets. They can look for the tier 2 as well with this Baroned up minion wave. It's only going to get bolstered by the next wave.
Into their carries and close this gap. Well, extend this gap now. 600 gold lead, no, 1.3k gold.
Just burst damage. Shigenda takes away the blue here. Limit looking for the Shirellia. Shigenda has the Everfrost. Peach gets the knock up, but in all honesty, do you want to dive? Greg, it's good stopwatch, flash, quickness. They're getting down with it. As Shigenda will fall to Odoamne. They got down with the quickness there, Betty.
That they did, but Limit had to commit a lot. Limit used flash and ultimate. With the dragon spawning in a minute and a half, that is a very powerful engage that XL now don't have. Remember that the bot lane of Koi have everything up. Re-engage.
Limit's going to dash away the stun onto Maoing, though. He pops a stopwatch at the end, doing what he can. A good route, but it's only onto Peach's clone. Patrick dashing away, but he's shut down. Maoing low, EQ's forward once again. Limit trying to get the knock up. Abadage doesn't have the damage to work his way.
Could be a risky gamble. Larson over the wall.
Limit has the quickness. Larson trying to get in there. Charm just short. Wallop short as well from Odoamne. Maoing gets onto Peach on the back line. That Baron down to 2,000. Engage down towards the bottom side as they try and get onto Comp. He dashes away, but he's stunned against the wall. The Baron secured. Maoing gets it, but already Comp has fallen, as has AdBN. XL trying to clean up the fight afterwards. They've already taken 3 Barons away from Koi.
And XL will, at the very least, secure themselves Soul.
In fact, they'll just get a Dragon Bet. It's only their second of the game. If Koi had got that, and Koi do the right thing to cross their T's and dot their I's, check every corner to make sure that XL couldn't find one of their snap engages.
Once again, good awareness from Koi. They keep the pressure up in mid. They spot out the potential flank from Peach on the blue buff. Odoamne getting a good trade onto Shigenda. Limit commits the ult.
That's the flash forward as well. Shigenda does have the ultimate, has the stopwatch as well, but might just be buying time for the rest of his team. They're pushing in the bot lane. That tower will fall. And in the end, it's a turret for Koi in exchange for Shigenda's life. It's overstepped. Comp running down towards this bottom lane, though, and Odoamne maybe a little bit too far forward as Comp starts to open up. Odoamne down to half HP, but that Gnar is shut down away from it, but uses his ultimate for it.
Larson back to base. Will use his TP now to keep the minion alive. Give them more time to siege onto this tower. 2 still dead on XL. Means that Koi can easily do some damage in the base. And they'll walk away to safety. Baron
marked by Shigenda. He keeps him at bay. Peach going forward onto the Dragon. It would be Soul for Koi if they can get it. Only third of the game for XL. Odoamne. That Mega Gnar about to expire. They dash in, they dive in. Last able to dash away, but it's shut down in the end. The Dragon goes over to XL as well, as Maoing tries to get onto the backline, but he's shut out of it. And now, even though Peach has fallen, XL have a numbers advantage for the next fight. Koi looking to see if anyone takes the greedy route, anyone takes the quick path back to mid. None do. XL will get the Drake. They'll get out with a man advantage, but Comp is trying to even out the score. Comp cleanses away the dash in from Limit. Patrick trying to flash out as well, but Comp's already taken them out. Comp with 2 more. As Koi now a player advantage for them as they push in fact, 2 players ahead. Odoamne, the last man standing, the last bastion of defense for XL.
Even when they're at a disadvantage in numbers, Koi are able to come out on top. Comp really clutching up alongside Shigenda. Odo doing what he can.
The cleanse away, the QSS from the Mercurial Scimitar is enough to stop the stun, to stop Odoamne in his tracks, and in the end, Koi almost threw it, but they will claim their first win of summer.
I was not expecting Comp.
See double AD, it's like, okay, Malphite top, yep, rock for Adam.
Well, G2 there, engaged
from the Brov. Nuke looking for the stun as well. They lock him up. The Tibbers comes down. And the Brov takes first blood. That flash for Dragon traders. Sheo should be able to secure this for BDS. Still the gold lead for G2. Still in an okay position. Static Shiv first for Crowny here on the Xayah. Does give you more wave clear. Not something you can flash really quickly. Camps no flash. Nuke has one. Flashes forward. There's the Tibbers knockup coming out as well with the tidal wave. Trying to answer back in Camps. Knocks Sheo back into his team. Camps will fall to LeBron. Sheo low down to 200 HP, but he's dashing, he's dodging, he's weaving his way away. And Nikki flashes forward. A bloodthirsty Nami is something we love to see. Twisted advance forward as well. LeBron gets the knockup into Yank. Nuke with a stopwatch, but not really too much mana. And Nikki's looking for 2. It's a double for each. The triple for Mickey. It's a fishy fish, and his dish is delicious as Mickey takes 3 in the mid lane.
Mickey with the triple kill on Nami. Crowny.
Give it to Mickey, give it to Mickey. Hansama, do you dare steal this kill away? The Cullen finds it. And Mickey's Quadra is stolen by his AD carry.
Hansama with a great culling is able to convert that into a kill. And G2 will find 4.
Adam's had enough of this. It's sashimi for dinner, a huge shutdown! 600 gold for Adam!
I've never seen you this excited. Really great play from BDS. They're trying to punish the flashless caps. Broken Blade has now found Crownie. No sums.
No sums, no ultimate, and nowhere to go for Crownie. Cold where he stands by Broken Blade.
With Mickey getting himself a triple kill. But I think what was crucial was Crownie dying back-to-back. Walks into mid, gets killed.
Rakan, LeBron has 3 kills as well, but he's building Shurelians, which does give you move speed, does give you a little bit, but doesn't give you as much damage as that Mandate can do. Flash forward from LeBron, though, is immediately.
They made a name for themselves when it came to good macro and team fighting. And that was just a great punish once again. The funniest. Oh, hang on a second. Adam.
Out there as Adam. Caught between a rock and a hard place as Caps jumps in. Unstoppable force immediately to get himself out.
No.
Like, nope, I'm good.
No, I'm saying no, you and your joke.
Wasn't lane. Adam looking for a bit of a flank. G2 starts to disengage. Shale going forward, lands the stun onto Broken Blade. Adam chunked away by Caps. Broken Blade in the pit. Caps being kept at bay by Adam. LeBron, quickness onto the backline. He immediately goes in and Hansomo immediately goes down. Broken Blade dives in onto Crownie though, and that's 2 quick kills over G2. Adam trying to do everything he can. Shale trying to dodge away from Caps. Dashes back in with a heartbreaker, but a double over to Yike and Shale, the last man standing. Caught out by Caps, and an ace for G2.
BDS getting... They're able to decimate the fight. They kill all 5 members and they'll convert it into a Baron.
As Crownie is there, and Adam can slap some things. Sheo can try and do the same, or chip away at them with their sword. New battle. And now we'll be back with those home guards. G2 though should be able to get the tier 2 here, no problem. Sheo dashing away. LeBron Hex flashing forward, one from Adam, now going to be with the team from the start of the fight. Drake down to 6,000 HP, and Rob chipped away by Caps, forced away as well, but with the Nature's Grass coming out, the Dragon resetting the tidal wave used, Crownie in the pit, and Yike will secure the Dragon. Crownie has to flash out, Broken Blade absolutely ripping BDS to shreds. Adam looking for some sort of small consolation prize, but even Mickey will not fall. Only Hansama goes down for G2.
But he has to watch as his base begins to crumble. The Dragon is secured. Sheo looking to steal.
Yeah, TP coming in from Nuke as well. No real way for BDS to get around this pit. Shale can, of course, Heartbreaker in, flash out, or do that in reverse. Baron down to 3,500.
Yike is probably going to ult to try and zone them away.
Someone's going to ult with the Cullen. Nuke Shureliad out. Still 3,000 HP on this. The Sapling's doing quite a lot of work. Broken Blade can dash across the pit. Caps coming in. And Nuke forced away. No TP on him, remember.
There's the ult.
Nature's Grasp. Unstoppable force goes in the root, the Heartbreaker, but Broken Blade secures the Baron in the midst of it all. Sheo forced away, the chase forward from Hansama and Caps, and you have to feel this is the icing on the cake for G2. Sheo's gonna...
Yeah, they realized that it would have been a potential waste of time to run around trying to chase this Viego. Instead, their eyes are on the bigger prize of securing the game with the Baron buff.
I just saw Mickey has a Medjoyce. 13
that he
stacks
does.
on it, yep.
Oh, he got those kills, man.
It's
He's
a
the carry now.
battlefish, man. These sharks have lasers on their foreheads.
That they do. Let's see if Mickey can point them in the right direction. So far, he has. They will choose.
I mean, that's pretty impactful. You do have a lot of CC in your kit and slows. As the Maokai stun's going to land here onto Broken Blade. He turns back onto Adam and he absolutely melts. All that extra magic damage coming to the fore for G2. Hansama dashing over the root, lands on 3. And BDS are routed in their base. A stun as well connects on Crownie. And only Sheo can stand and watch as G2 wipe away the 3rd inhibitor. Yike on the front line. And he zaps some magic, pops a stopwatch, it's okay. As G2 start off with winning waves here in summer.
Very clean, evident, but around these dragons, this wombo combo comp from Astralis, I feel, is very powerful. Zaya, Rakan, Renekton, like it's just such a powerful mid-game spiking team.
One of these casters. And there they go, a little bit too greedy. Kobe flashes away, cleanses away, but the hook is a death sentence for him. We talked a little bit about Excel earlier on, but Fnatic are in a good position to close in on leader here. Another kill as Humanoid secures it. And it's a very good start for them, and that's what they need, which is why...
Get on the map already. And a collapse is real, but with this pushing wave, Astralis go for the play.
Flashes forward, Trimby with the play once again, already down to 150, but he manages to survive. And now Noah trying to open up with the Infernum Gravitum combination. Razork dashes back, 1-1-3, flashes forward, the hook connects, Trimby solo, 1-1-3 will take him. The knockup coming out from Jonghyun as well, as that's 2 over to Astralis. Tibbers will chase Noah underneath the tower.
Kills, so great play by them. Get themselves a couple kills back on the board. But the gold's still in favor of Fnatic for now.
Still a 500 gold lead for Noah in that bottom lane. 1-1-3 perhaps looking towards mid, but Noah, a player that we have been watching rise through the ranks in the ERLs. As Humanoid dashes forward, get rid of that grab because there's a fight happening. Spectral Ball flash forward, Razork steals away the soul of the Annie and steals away the stun as well. 1-1-3 with the Cyclone flash auto from Humanoid. Is it not into the game? Oh, Jonghyun goes in, Flame misses, double charm, Razork able to get away. Trimby the first target, Jonghyun takes him, Humanoid with a good chains. Razork flashing in, going for the kill here, trying to take out Leader, who will fall, and now his soul possessed by the Razork, but in the end he'll be shut down. Astralis looking for a full 5-man fight as Humanoid dashes away. Oscar in low, but he'll fight
from the bot side. And I think the Fnatic, after losing their support, should have just chosen to disengage.
So that you can quickness and then E, because of course you're locked out from flashing or Wing.
So this is the other annoying thing. You have attack speed on the block.
Yeah.
So you just...
Equal amount of
I mean, to be fair though, Humanoid is also quite fed, and he did get the item very early.
I'm not saying that Static Shiv is the only reason Humanoids win.
But it's strong.
It's very strong at the moment. It's Oscar winning caught out a little bit up towards his top side. Jonghyun can't quite get in range. Razork now coming in from the side as well, as Jonghyun doesn't really have a disengage. They try and turn onto Razork. The hook lands onto Kobe. There is Noah and Trimby start to open up. Razork will fall. The Humanoid was able to get one in response. Oscar winning goes down as well. Noah, the Inferno Moonlight Vigil, 1-1-3, falling low. Another hook connects from Trimby. And Humanoid begins to open up alongside his new AD carry. Finn will fall in the end. You have to feel to Noah. Humanoid should chase 1-1-3 out, and in the end, a 4-for-3. He was just clearing the minions, Betty!
I think it's cool, man.
I'm never playing solo queue again.
I like it when mid laners get cool tech. AD carries have had all the fun for too long, man. Really used to be able to do without committing a WL. Yeah, no, Ludens is pretty common. Both lands.
1-1-3, chipped away at. Rift Tail used, Jonghyun gets the engage, double charm, only one knockup though as they look just to burn all the damage into that. The block, they'll take one, they'll take two. Oscar in balls as Kobe dashes away, gets away from Razork, and that's the team fighting you've come to expect from Astralis. A triple for Finn, who's been absolutely on form. Jonghyun chased away by the Infernum Khalid from long range shot. And in the end, Astralis win out the fight.
Astralis keeping it competitive for us as they find another great engage. Jonghyun.
He's still on the backline. Humanoid dashes forward. Distorts in. Shurelli is used. Oscar in gets the knockup. There's the hook. The follow-up. Jonghyun trying to get onto the backline. Gets the quickness only onto a couple. And immediately he's roasted and rooted and taken out of the fight. The dragon secured as well by Razork and Fnatic. It's clean up crew for them. They are janitors and they are mopping the floor with Astralis' blood. Fnatic get a
It's a knockback onto Kobe. The hook then connects. The combo is crisp.
3 items. A whole item ahead of Kobe.
Would you like a Static Shiv update?
In a second, because there is a little bit of a fight going on, but Razork re-engaging, Spectral Maw coming out, Jonghyun tries to get us to the backline, but Noah still untouched. You just can't get close enough to him. He's building an arc, and Astralis have been left to the flood. Fnatic just sweep away Astralis.
But to start off this strong against Astralis is definitely...
Quickness, no Featherstorm. Humanoid, Banshees, propped on him. They look for the engage. 1-1-3 going in, but Humanoid can just dash away and then flashes away as well. The TP invested by Astralis. Finn trying to get onto that backline, but immediately he's locked up. And Noah can just rain hell down upon Astralis. They tried to go to the stars, but in the end, everything came crashing down around them. Noah picks up a double to round it off alongside Razork getting a double of his own. He'll make it a full house, you have to feel. In the end, though, Leader able to escape. No third kill for Razork, but a Nexus in Fnatic's eyes.
They tried to punish Humanoid. The mobility was too much. And in under 30 minutes, Fnatic are dominating Astralis.
Yeah, about 4 minutes under 30 minutes. That is quite a sizable chunk of time.
That it is.
4 minutes, a very long time in some situations, as Fnatic will be able to close out the game and pick up their first win of summer.